coming in with this one right here. We got the 51st C2 Black AF1. We got the 51st C2 coming in with that black. We got that whole black, that whole thing, but 51st with the C2. We got that C2, especially coming from that 51st and that C2, and everything else just hitting us with this right here. Like, we got the whole thing and everything else with the C2, and we got the whole thing just rib addition through this one right here. But especially coming through this right here, and we got everything else just into this whole listrate one right here. But especially coming from C2 to the 51st and everything else just being attristed to this.
If I step with my black Air Force, they know that's a body. I don't wanna hurt nobody. 3L2 locked up for the ball. 15-inch just rip.
50-inch just rip.
I don't wanna hurt nobody. 3L2 locked up for the ball. 15-inch just rip them bodies. It don't care if you're stocky. Until now they be calling me lucky. It's just fate. I don't care if I'm bait. I'm a long way from a dumb mistake. All of my niggas be making the cake. Burn the
Ooh, do you see the way that just jumped? Like, it came from here to here. Like, he just floated that. Like, he just came from the way that just shivered. Like, the way that just came, that stuff just jumped.
locked up for the ball. 15-inch just rip them bodies. It don't care if you're stocky. Until now they be calling me lucky. It's just fate. I don't care if I'm bait. I'm a long way from a dumb mistake. All of my niggas be making the cake. Burn a boy watch him play. Boom, bar hit his face. Slide the cuts how we got shaved. We came to a race. No point calling the Jakes. Clap for the NHS. Cause he got saved that day. Black Air Force Ones when I'm ready to ride. Them man be
Ooh, Black Air Forces when I'm ready to ride. You know what they say. Especially coming from the Black Air Forces and everything else too. Like, those Air Forces be, them Air Forces be hitting too. Like, but especially everything being it blacked it too. Like, everything being blacked out too. Like, that's a cold one too, to even just reminisce through this.
chest, cause he got saved that day. Black Air Force Ones when I'm ready to ride. Them man be victims hide. Busy Kim trying to package these guys. Touch me, they lied. Must be fried. Oh yeah, he does. My ops are fans, bopping their head to the gang. Why should I put on the man? If we go round there in a chum, just know we're going any block. Them man need a Henny shot. Party boys be pouring a lot. Waving, don't get shaven. To my white girl, don't be cooking that bacon. Fuck the
Ooh, waving, don't get shaven. Look up the like, it's just so much going on here to it. Like, there's so much going on here at once. Like, you see everything that's going on. Then you got that waving, shaking. Like, hey, you know what they say, gotta watch out. Whatever's coming around, like they say, it could come around. It can flows around.
get shaven. To my white girl, don't be cooking that bacon. Fuck the feds. High vis go a gliding, riding on them pets. Black forces on cause we're ready for robberies. To my old thing dead, don't bother me. My mother always knew I was up to fuckeries. How she get that back? Oh shit, tell a lottery. A lot of boys know dons wanna at me. Old school days will gliding in hell. Don't mad me. Free up cause you got way too splashy. Black forces on cause we're ready to ride.
Ooh, don't mind me. And then it was something on the wall. Like, this one right here is just twisted wicked.
A lot of boys know dons wanna at me. Old school days will gliding in hell. Don't mad me. Free up cause you got way too splashy. Black forces on cause we're ready to.
Ooh, I like that when they said that with the black forces on, and then it went on from there. Like, it went on from there. Like, it went on from there and everything else. And they said, don't mind him. Like, I don't mind him. Whatever he's on, he's on. Like,
Cause we're ready to ride. These white forces got ready tonight. Free smoke, we ain't wasting time. Ask bro if we cop new band. 3-2, switch around, call it Jordan. You was gonna get involved, so we bored him. Hold him. Don't let him go too soaking. Black forces on cause we're ready to ride. These white forces got ready tonight. Free smoke, we ain't wasting time. Ask bro if we cop new band. 3-2, switch around, call it Jordan. You was gonna get involved, so we bored him. Hold him. Don't let him go too soaking. If you step round there on a 1-2 ped, best leave that 1-2 dope. Me, I'm tryna juggle for music. Red eye, you tryna move like Judas. Who this? Got me blacked out like Toothless. No dragon when we let that fire. Still out here, my Nike attire. Even though I can drip in designer. Fuck that bitch one time, felt fire.
Even though I can drip in desire, hey, covered in black like my tooth was in sky. Like, even coming through that, like they say, you can have swag. You can have swag even though you dressed as who you are. Like, you dress as you finna go do a stain, do something. Like, you can still have that desire, that Dior. Like, everything else that's coming through, like, but dressed up as the whole thing was hitting like that. Really came in with different scents. Like,
fuck that bitch one time, felt fire. Shit, I shouldn't fuck Maya. Build that quick, man's tryna get higher. TikTok trends, that's minor. Still in the band, though, who wants higher? Can't ride your bang up, start a fire. Liar. Round there, most stacks, that's prior. Black forces on, cause we're ready to rise. White forces got ready tonight. Free smoke, we ain't wasting time. Ask bro, if we cop new band. 3-2, sit around, call it Jordan. We was gonna get involved, so we bored him. Hold him. Don't let him go too soaking. Black forces on, cause we're ready to rise. White forces got ready.
Black Air Forces are ready to rise. Like, hey, they on the rise too. Like this one right here, they on the rise. Like, they already on the rise. And everything else is really taking next level, like on some next level stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's Dior on this. Like, even though they doing what they doing, they still got that Dior on them. Like,
rise, white forces got ready tonight. Free smoke, we ain't wasting time. Ask bro, if we cop new band. 3-2, sit around, call it Jordan. We was gonna get involved, so we bored him. Hold him. Don't let him go too soaking.
oh, this one right here, it had so much going on, but it was cold. This one right here was cold, and you got the anime of him too. Like, you got the whole anime of him. So this one really took place. Like, even it coming through this one right here, like, they didn't came from a stainless to the Air Forces, like, and then they got the shoes on deck. So, you know, you got Air Forces on top of Air Forces. Like, it could be the white ones, it could be the black ones, it could be the all type of Air Forces ones. Like, they got different stuff, but especially when you're a shoe collector too. Like, you a shoe collector, you come from that shoe collection, and gotta keep your shoes desired and everything else. You come from that, but you got what C2 and everything else taking place. Like, this one was a very stainless one right here and everything else. But make sure to definitely check this one out. Make sure it's comment, like, and everything else. It's from this.